Last time I interviewed you was head coach of Philippines. Now you as a head coach of Pahang. What a small world. So we want to know about your main reason to join Pahang, coach.
I have to go a little different direction. So yeah, I was 4 years in the Philippines, and we were very successful. So we climbed up in the rankings. We never won a game before in the World Cup. We won 3 games in the World Cup qualification.
Yep.
I heard a lot about Malaysia, and so I went actually to Selangor and watched 2-3 games of them, and was trying to get in there, but they made a change with the owners, and they want to go with a local coach. I totally understand. So, but I liked it actually. I saw the games. I saw the enthusiasm of the fans. I liked it, but I couldn't get into Malaysia, and I got an offer to go to Vitel, FC Vitel in Vietnam.
Yep.
Not as a coach, but as a sports director. And then it came up, my agent called me again and said, there's an opening in Malaysia, in Pahang. And so I go, wow, that's a big club.
Yep.
So I said, okay, send me some videos about the team and send me some videos about the club, and I will look through it. So I got those information. I looked and said, you know what, this is very interesting. I want to come. So when a couple of days later, I had this meeting with Dr. Sufyan, and we talked a little bit about the strategy, what I would like to do, and what I believe in the team, and then the done deal. And then 3 days later, I was on the plane to KL and did my quarantine, and be here 2 days later, 7 days later, and get the chance to visit Kuantan.
Yep.
Beautiful, beautiful city. So I like it. I love it.
Okay, coach. Is that the experience in Southeast Asian regional in 7 years, I think, as a head coach of Philippines and sports director in Vietnam, will help for you to ensure Pahang success this year?
Obviously, it helped me to be here for 6 years in the Philippines. The year in Vietnam helped me a lot to see how they are structured and how they are developing the players with beautiful academies. I mean, it's amazing what they have. Yeah. I think Vietnam is the next powerhouse here in Asia. But now I'm being in Malaysia, now I'm getting a little bit more insights about the structures of the clubs and the structure of the development and the fans and all that stuff. I mean, this is it's amazing, and I think that definitely it helps to understand where the needs are, in my opinion. The first thing is, like, obviously, I know how it is. I played 20 years. I know how a player feel.
Yeah.
New coach comes in. We don't know. We don't 100% understand him. So some of the stuff that I'm saying has to be translated. So sometimes they're looking at me and they go, what are you talking about? So when I look at the coaches and I tell them, you need to translate what I'm saying, because it's key for them to understand what we're doing. So obviously I want to play football, bottom line. I don't like to chase football, and that's what I want to change. I want to play football. That's what I did with the Philippines. In the end, we had some incredible games, and I like to play football, and that's what the thing that I would like to show the players. So that means we have to do a lot of ball control, passing, receiving, and all that stuff. And I was surprised sometimes, how bad it actually was. And I said, okay, this is not a big deal because you can learn it. And after those 10 days, I could already see that some of the players getting more confident, more safe on the ball in passing and receiving, that it makes me even more hopeful that we're going to achieve, hopefully pretty quick, what we want to do.
So is that you will bring the import from Philippines maybe for fulfill the quota Asia?
Depends, we will see. I mean, there are 2 spots open, yes, and those 2 spots, we need to find the players where we need them. So we don't need the player, in a position where we have 8 players already. So, and I think those 2 positions is, we need to be strong in the back, and we need to score goals.
Okay, coach. Speculation come everywhere. The interesting part is recently players from Indonesia, Stefano Lillipali, will join Pahang after he follow you in Instagram. Is that the sign, coach?
No, it's not. I mean, Lillipali is a good player. He's a good player. I know how he plays because we played against Indonesia before.
Yeah.
And when we played with the national team, I got all the video of every single player that we played against. So I know him. You know, he played in Europe, he played over there, and I know what kind of a type of player he is. And we played against him twice, so that I know what to expect with him. So there is, let's say, he's on the list for us to come over here. But if he's really the type of a player that we need, it's maybe not so. So if we cannot find the right type to get, in that position what we need, then I think he would be considered to player for us to make it a little bit stronger. He's a pretty good player, and he's definitely on the list, on the short list that we have. But we have to make a decision in the next couple of days. Is there between him and between another one, which way are we going? So and that's where we're standing right now.
Okay, Coach, what is the realistic target for you as for the first season you managed Pahang?
It's difficult to say. I mean, I believe always, there has to be a realistic goal. Yeah. So, and I tell the players, a realistic goal, everybody has to have a goal. So for us, if you really want to win the championship, anything is possible. Is that the goal that we might have? Well, let's try. Because you never know. Yeah. But in the end, the cup game is the same thing, cup final. But the major goal is one thing. We want to make the fans happy. We want to make the club happy. If we play great football and we don't reach to the cup, it's still fine. Yeah. It's still okay. Yeah. If we get among the first 3 or 4 and the fans are happy and the club is happy, I'm happy too. Yeah. Of course, we have goals. I have, other goals too, but I don't want to get it into public. So we talk about that in turn. Yep. But in general, if you guys and the fans are happy, then I think we did a pretty good job. And that's what I want to do. I want to play successful football.